Okay, so when I think of...
it's actually pretty hard to think about what's my favorite video that we produced.
I think my favorite thing that we've done yet.
One of the favorite videos I've worked on at BiteSite.
And intro, action.
Okay, yeah. I would have to say the File Facets explainer, animated explainer video comes to my mind first. I love doing animated videos, and that was the first animated video I did at BiteSite. I just think it's cool that it was the first animated video I ever did, turned out all right, and just for those reasons, it's pretty memorable. So yeah, I'm proud of that video for sure. All right, so if I had to choose a runner-up favorite video, the Curtis Wright TLCM scripted video we did was very cool. A really cool client in an industry we'd never been in before. This video also definitely stands out in a big way because of the problem solving that went into this. So we didn't plan to get rid of the entire background. Every single frame in this video, I had to mask out the background around the guy in the video, the subject of the video. So really happy with the results of that video too. So yeah, definitely a cool video to work on.
It's actually pretty hard to think about what's my favorite video that we produced because I'm actually quite proud of all the ones that we've done. But the one that comes to mind right away is the second LSpark grad video that we did. I'd done the first one by myself. It was one of my first 2 camera shoots. And this one, I had Tim to help me, and we had like 3 cameras on every interview that we did. We were experimenting with interesting angles. I remember there was one shot we did with like a lot of headroom, and that was really cool. So a lot of really cool, interesting things done. And we had this cool empty office warehouse that we were shooting in, which was also really cool too. Just visually, it was really good. But then after all of that, I think what I really like about it is the end product I thought was really, really good. I mean, you can put all this cool experimentation and effort in, but it doesn't really, it's not really worth it if it doesn't work out in the end. And in the end, I thought this video was really, really good. I thought a lot of good emotion, a lot of good pacing. I thought the music was good. And then at the very end, I love the ending of this video when Chris Parham claps and he says like,
I can absolutely see it.
I thought that was an awesome ending. So just really proud of that video. Really like how it came together. And my runner-up pick actually is the App 8 promo video that we did recently. The App 8 promo video, it was a pretty tight schedule and not, the biggest budget that we had to work with, but I honestly think it's probably the most professional production that we've done to date. Everything we did from the location scout to the gear that we rented, even the way the set was run was probably the most professional we've run it. It was the first time we were working with Jason at the time. Really cool setups that Tim did, and then when it came to the final product, again, I think it's one of the most professional productions that we've done. We color graded using false color to really match a look of another video that we're going after, and I think the end result really looks like something that could be on broadcast TV or shot by companies that are way bigger than us. So I was really happy with how the shoot went and how the final video turned out.
So I haven't been here very long, so my breadth of projects at BiteSite is a little more narrow than Casey or Tim's perhaps. But I think my favorite thing that we've done yet is something we recently did with Rewind. So Rewind is a local Ottawa company, and I think one of the reasons why I really like that is I'm really proud about what we did for the budget we had and the time we had. You go in, and sometimes you wonder if this is gonna pan out because of how quickly you're doing and how kind of rogue you're doing it sometimes. And to me, I was really impressed by what we put out. Like if you would put that beside something that we had taken more time on and perhaps had more gear on or even just more planning on, and I don't think you'd notice much of a difference. And to me, that's really awesome, and I think that's something that we should be really proud about. I think for me, the runner-up has to be App 8. And that was one of my first jobs at BiteSite. And I kind of got thrown into it, and it was a 10-hour shoot, which is the longest shoot I've ever been on in my life. And that was a huge learning experience. And it was a little grueling. I was dead by the end of the day, but I think the really cool thing about that is the experience of having that, it was like a movie set. Like we had complex lighting kits and flags to block and redirect the light. It was scripted. We had very specific shots that we were going in. And to kind of see that process and to be part of that process was really cool, even though it was really hard.